there's going to be a time to buy, and it might be soon. I'm not going to give it away too much, what the crypto vigilante analysts are all saying, but they say we're definitely closer to the bottom than the top now in terms of both price and time. But, and there's going to be, like, there's huge buying opportunities. Like Pirate Chain's like 40 cents. DERO is like $2 something. It was $20 like 6 months ago. Equilibria was like 40, 50 cents, now like 11 cents. These are, and Monero was like, it hit about a high of 500 on this most recent cycle, but it was around 300, 400 for a long time, and now it's like 100. I knew that this was a possibility. I didn't realize it was going to be this bad with Terra Luna, then Celsius, then BlockFi, then Three Arrows Capital. But this is like opportunities where you make tons. So if you were the person who was watching it over the last, say, year or so, with Bitcoin at 60,000, with Pirate Chain at like 10 bucks, and just kicking yourself for not buying when it was cheap, now we're getting to the point where it's cheap again. Now you start buying. It's just interesting time. It's like, how many times have I made fun of Peter Schiff over the years? The guy's just, it's unbelievable. He's been telling people to stay away from Bitcoin since it was 10 bucks. How do I know that? Because I think I told him about it at 10 bucks, and right after that, he just grew a hate for it. That happens with me a lot. Happened with Robert Kiyosaki. I don't know what it is. Like, am I that kind of personality that just like, people just hate me? I don't know. But he's hated it ever since. It's all he's talked about. Like, you look at his Twitter, which he's on all day. No wonder all his businesses fail. Like, he's just posting constantly on Twitter. Like, anyone cares. And everyone just makes fun of him. Like, if I posted every day on Twitter and everyone just said I was an idiot, I'd feel like so stupid. But he doesn't seem to have that stupid feeling gene. He never seems to notice how stupid he is. But here's the funniest one. He's been making so much fun of things like Celsius and all that, saying he predicted it. And actually, he did predict some of that stuff. That some of these decentralized finance things were like doing way too much leverage, and it was turning into like a total like bubble, and it was. But he warned people against it, and then when it happened, he was like, I told you. See, these guys, they ended up like pulling the rug on all their accounts. They can't even get their money out. Well, Peter Schiff just posted this. Despite no evidence of crimes, Puerto Rico regulators closed my bank anyway for net capital issues, rather than allow a sale to a highly qualified buyer promising to inject capital far in excess of regulatory minimums. As a result, accounts are frozen and customers may lose money. Ah, the irony of him hating Bitcoin. So he has a bank and they shut it down. That's if he would have just took everything, including his gold positions, and just bought Bitcoin when it was 10 bucks, he'd be like a trillionaire. He used to be a trillionaire anyway. He seems to be losing all his money. But like, even what he posted there doesn't even really make any sense. Like, he was like, despite there's no evidence of crimes, but they closed my bank because it had net capital issues. Well, it's your bank. Well, what are you doing? Why didn't it have enough capital? He's amazing. Like, he must be like a complete psychopath, sociopath or something, or just completely deranged. Because if I had a bank and it got closed and he's like, everyone might lose all their money, I'd be like destroyed. He's like, it's not my fault, the government did it. And it's true, they kind of did. But like, he just seems to have no remorse. He's like, look what they did to me. It's like, oh, just amazing. Amazing times.